Imagine traveling across 14 countries and meeting more than 1 million people in person.
Yeah, that is exactly what a 12-foot puppet of a 10-year-old Syrian refugee named Little Amal is doing as she makes her way to Cincinnati.
It's pretty exciting. Here to tell us more, we're joined again by Evan Gidley, the executive director of the Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra. Evan, great to see you again. And for those who aren't familiar, who is Little Amal?
Yeah, well, thanks so much for having me. Little Amal, as you mentioned, is a 10-year-old Syrian refugee. She was forced from her war-torn country of Syria in July of 2021, and that's when she began her journey around the world. She is an international symbol promoting hope and compassion for immigrants and refugees, displaced persons all across the world.
So, Evan, talk a little bit about Amal Walks Across America. What is that?
Yeah, so right now she is in the middle of her 2-month-long journey across America. She started in Boston on September 7th, and she's making her way out to San Diego by the end of November. And Cincinnati is one of her stops along the route as she looks for a new home.
I mean, this is really incredible, and I've seen some of these stories about Little Amal making her way all around the world. Excited that she's coming here. How's the Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra involved?
Well, the Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra is proud to be the leading presenting organization bringing her to Cincinnati in partnership with Cincinnati Compass and the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. The orchestra really believes that music is a way of connecting all of us together, and no matter what you look like, what your opinions are, music is that unifying force. So it made sense for us to take this project on and welcome her to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I truly believe that about the unity there. The costume is just amazing. It's so lifelike. Where can people see Little Amal while she's in Cincinnati?
Yeah. So she's going to be walking across the Roebling Bridge this Friday beginning at 3 p.m. So folks will gather at Schmidlap Event Lawn on the banks from 2 to 2:45. There's a number of presentations, music performances going on, and she'll walk across the Roebling. We're thankful for the city of Cincinnati and the city of Covington for supporting the project. And then ultimately she'll go inside the Freedom Center where the orchestra will give a concert, which is sold out. However, you will be able to watch that stream on large, big screens that are at the Kroger Wellness Festival.
Wow, just amazing. I mean, the fact that this is such an internationally known thing with Little Amal. How did this all come about? How did this partnership come about with Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra?
Yeah, so we were actually doing some research for a festival that we're putting on at the end of October, celebrating the immigrant and refugee experience, and came across this project, saw that they were planning their U.S. tour, and one thing kind of led to another.
Yeah, and I would ask about the response. How's the response been? But we see the concert is sold out, right?
Yeah, the response has been overwhelming. We had over 800 people register to take part in the concert and to be part of what we're calling our welcome team, which are folks that have created visual art projects to bring down and walk with her. We partnered with over 30 different arts organizations to have workshops leading up to the event, as well as social service organizations. But we do expect over 2,500 people to take part on Friday.
Wow. That is fantastic. Well, I know that, again, this is a big one. This is just one of the many things you have happening at Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra. Evan, where can people go to learn more about this event with Little Amal and everything you're up to at the Chamber?
Yeah, all the details are on our website, ccocincinnati.org/hope. There are instructions for parking, drop-off, what time to meet, and again, it is a completely free event open to everyone to join.
And love how this is bringing everybody together. Evan, thanks so much for joining us today. Great to see you and for telling us more about Little Amal.
Thank you for having me.